What's up, YouTube or TikTok, wherever I post this at, because it's probably gonna go on both. I ain't gonna lie. I want to say congratulations to the upcoming content creators. You know what I'm saying, with the low followers and all that good stuff. I want to say congratulations to y'all, because y'all going to Streamer University and y'all gonna be learning some amazing stuff from the professors. Now, congratulations to the professors that got in. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to y'all and all that good stuff. Now, cue my music, or Burleezy's music. My bad. Now, I just find it kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's just me. I applied, right, chat? I applied. You know? I applied to the Streamer University. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't get no acceptance or denied letter, decline letter from the Streamer University. So I'm feeling like this was kind of, I'm not going to say rigged, but I feel like you didn't look at all of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I did not get a letter back. I checked email spam, delete all my folders on my email. Did not get a single thing. Okay? So that's the one thing right there. Okay? Now, the next thing. I was watching the stream last night, you know. Gotta have manifestation, believing yourself, hoping, dreaming, all that. So I was hoping, you know what I'm saying? I probably got up there, you know? Like a normal human being. I did. You know, that's okay. That is okay. Okay? But then I started going through and watching. Okay? And it's mainly niggas and females. I'm not gonna say niggas, I call them niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's mainly Kai's friends. It's not mainly, but it's like the majority of his friends. So we're gonna start now with T-Banks. He can literally call Kai. Brooklyn Frost literally can call Kai. I think 𝐛𝐮𝐬𝐲 is up there. Chiclet can literally call Kai. No Limit J, he's been popping for a while. They thought he fell off. I'm happy he got in, but I feel like he should have been something else, which we're gonna talk about later. Okay? Now, the 𝐨𝐬𝐬 and 𝐨𝐬𝐬. I feel like those should be two. Like, they should be counted as one slot. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their YouTube channel, correct? That was me. Light Skin Monty. I rock with Light Skin Monty, but he already has a follow. What is the point of him being there? You said what's called to help, like, you know, have big and small and together. But I'm gonna get to that point again. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna keep going. Reggie just had his break, basically. You know what I'm saying? He just was on your streamathon or the Batman thing. I forgot what it's called. I guess the streamathon, if you want to say that. He was on that. And then let's keep going down. Okay. I don't know too many of these people right here, but the 𝐨𝐬𝐬 and 𝐨𝐬𝐬, they should be together, counted as one. Okay. Now let's keep going. I didn't get Chiclet, did I? Chiclet and Milan, they should be counted as one, because they're probably going to be sleeping in the same bed. Now, you're going to be saying, well, you know, it's a dorm, but the beds are small. Well, they better bring us, a blow-up mattress. That's all I got to say about that. You know, they better bring a blow-up mattress. Okay? Now, my music, the Burleezy music cut off. But that's okay. Look, Hood Babies, I've been watching Hood Babies for a minute. I really like the reactions. This is like, if you don't know Hood Babies, I'm glad that they're in here. Now, Wendy and Evelyn, I feel like these two should not be on this list, okay? Because they already have a following, you know? As well as Big Win, Rakai. Like this right here, Evelyn, Wendy, Big Win, and Rakai. Those four were wasted slots, I feel like. Because Rakai literally does not need Streamer University. He literally does not need Streamer University. Big Win, he doesn't need it. I've been knowing Big Win for a hot minute. Okay, this is back on Instagram days before I even started really watching YouTube like that. Big Win's been popping it for a minute. So I don't know about that one. Okay, and he already has a big following. Wendy and Evelyn, they already been on stream with DDG and all this stuff, okay? 𝐬𝐬, now I don't know if he said he doesn't know if this is the right 𝐬𝐬, but I don't know. 𝐬𝐬 literally does not has a platform on TikTok, okay? And I don't know why. I just don't know why she's up there. Okay, and then y'all might say I'm hating. I'm not hating. It's just, I'm going to get to this point at the end. Let's just keep going. Bad Kid J has a following with Funny Mike and all that good stuff. Shaq with 2 Qs. He hangs with Quan, but I understand why he's in here. You know what I'm saying? Shaq with 2 Qs is cool. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Q. Now, Quan literally has a following. Has like 3 different YouTube channels and a clothing brand. And a Twitch. He doesn't need to be there. Punga. I'm glad Punga's on this list, but he could have been something. He could have low-key been like a TA. He could have been TA. You know? Literally, Punga did not need to be over here. I rock with Punga because Punga is funny, but he doesn't be, you know what I'm saying? He don't really do, I guess he don't really make videos like that, but I've seen a lot more lately. You know what I'm saying? But Maya Buckets, she's been with 𝐸𝐧𝐥 and stuff, so I've been seeing her more with 𝐸𝐧𝐥. You know what I'm saying? So they already building up together over there. She don't need to be here. Okay? Let's keep going. 𝐷𝐷𝐿, that one, oh my god, you literally said 𝐷𝐷𝐿 didn't get in. I was saying, okay, he didn't get in. Brooklyn didn't need to get in either. Her brother's 𝐷𝐷𝐿. They literally just did a streamathon last year. Okay? Or a subathon like in December or something. They don't need this. They're doing subathons. If you're doing a subathon, what's the point of you being in it? Okay? You're literally doing subathons. Okay? Don't know. Sarah Sihan. I've been seeing people I was in the stream. They said she had like a OnlyFriends account. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't watch her. Now, let's keep going. Mary. I think this is the girl that did like the dude. She don't need it. Vanessa Lau. Jefe, Wande, and Joe. The Jam World TV. You took up 3 slots for 3. You took up 3 slots. First, like they have one YouTube channel. It's called Jam World TV. You took up 3 slots for them. That could have been somebody else. It don't need. I'm not even saying it had to be me or anything. I'm just saying you took up 3 slots. It could have just been on a 1 for real. If that's their thing. If you're having quads, they could just all stay in one quad. Okay. And look, that just took up too many slots right there. That took up too many slots. Now Dabo, he literally does not need this. He was talking about intern stuff. He does not need this. He literally met Playboy Cardi, and Playboy Cardi knows who he is. He said, "What up, Dabo?" Dabo keeps smiling. He literally does not need this. Okay. Did I skip Bad Kid J? I didn't skip him. I got him. V Boogie. He's been popping it for a minute now too. Okay. I don't know why he's up here either. If you don't know who V Boogie is, you don't know who V Boogie. I feel like he don't need to be up here. Okay. Sam Ham. Yeah, don't need to be. Ray was literally in the house with this man. He was literally in the house. If I can literally be in your house, do you think I need this? No, Ray does not need it. That doesn't make sense for Ray to be in there. Okay. Like I said, the Jam World TV, that took up too many slots. Okay. They literally took up too many slots. I don't think I know who they are, but y'all might. They literally took up too many slots for this thing. Let's keep going. 𝐷𝐷𝐿 does not need to be in here. Talil doesn't need to be in here. If this is Lala Baptiste, don't need to be in here because DDG, they've been together I know Lala since DDG stuff. Don't need to be in there. Let's keep going. Zeddy Will don't need to be in here. Who else? Let's keep going. I think Rod's in here. Yeah, Rod don't need to be in here. And yeah, it's like literally these people don't need to be in here. Now this is where the part right here. Okay, I'm gonna break this down right here for y'all. I'm gonna break this part down for y'all. I feel like there should have been more positions or more professors because they could have been in professor positions and you could have put more students, upcoming content creators in here. Okay, you could have put more of them in here than like Quan. Quan literally does not need this whatsoever. He does not need this. Quan literally does not need this. 3 YouTube channels, Twitch, clothing brand. Don't need it. Like, if you don't know who Quan is, that's on you at that. Like, Quan, 3 channels. What's it called? The car channel, his main channel, what's it called? Quan, Poppy Q, and all that good other channels. You know, and he has a Twitch. I don't know what else he needs. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Quan, I feel like was a wasted spot for the students. Look, y'all see what I'm saying? For the student section. Okay? The student section should be upcoming YouTubers. Now, if you've been to college, you know that there's TAs, there's advisors, there's RAs, there's janitors, there's a lot. Chancellor, dean, whatever. Okay? If you've been to college, you know that. And if you probably haven't, you probably know it as well. So, look, they could have been either advisors RAs, and then you could have more professors. Those are 3 categories you could have did right there. RAs, that's resident advisors, and then the advisors that, you know, help you know that you're in a good standing and all that good stuff, and it help you, you know, maneuver a little bit, okay? And then, obviously, the professors that teach the classes, okay? You could have literally had those, the big content creators on here as those positions, like, for real. There was no need for them to take up spots for upcoming content creators, okay? Because, like, that does not make sense to me that they're in these spots and they already have followings. And then, this is supposed to help, you know what I'm saying, the content creators, like upcoming content. This is not helping them. This is just, no, Quan, if that can freaking call you, if they can freaking call you, there's no point of you being there. And I forgot this one, Jamal, Speed's brother. I forgot this one. All right, it was just a basic name, Jamal. You know what I'm saying? I forgot that one. In the stream, I was in the stream. He said, your brother vouched for you. I said, vouched. I thought we had to put in a video and answer these questions. He literally said, that's Streaming University. If it was anybody else, you're not getting in. I feel like if it was anybody else, you're not getting in. That's my only problem with that one. And Speed can literally put his own brother on. There's no point in him being in this Streaming University. And I understand what Speed was saying, connections, all that stuff, but Speed has the same connections like Kai does. He literally has the same connections. Probably even more than Kai. I'm not even gonna lie. Because Speed be going everywhere. He literally probably has more connections than Kai. So it's like there's no point of Jamal being in Streaming University. Because Speed can literally introduce his brother to all these people that Kai probably knows. You know what I'm saying? So that was like another wasted spot, you know? And he was streaming with Lil Tay. He literally was streaming with Lil Tay. There was no point of him being in this. Okay? Like, I feel, like I said, RAs, like residential advisors, regular advisors that help you, like if you're in a good standing with grades and all that stuff, and the professors. I don't get some of these, you know what I'm saying? Shaq with 2 Qs, he can literally stream with Quan, but you know what I'm saying? He's been in Quan's videos before, and I know all that stuff, but it's just like, some of these people did not need to be up here. Like, the Ortiz didn't need to be up here. Big Win did not need to be up here. Big Win could literally be a professor, because, you know what I'm saying? Big Win's been around for a hot minute. Rakai, this little nigga irritates my soul. That you know what I'm saying? But he's funny sometimes, but he irritates my soul when he does dumb shit. Aya, literally, you could put Dabo and Aya for real together. But they shouldn't be on the list. Quan shouldn't be on the list, like I said again, because I'm gonna keep saying it. Brooklyn shouldn't be on the list. Light-skinned Monty shouldn't be on the list. No Limit J shouldn't be on the list, because I've been seeing No Limit J. Reggie shouldn't be on the list. If I'm missing somebody, let me know. Punga, Talil, Dez. Yeah, I forgot Dez. Literally, his whole New York friend group is in here. Ray, Zeddy Will, all the Rod. They don't need this at all. I know this video is like going on for a minute, but I just had to express myself because it was just so annoying seeing like all these big content creators in the student section. Like you literally could have had more professors so you could have more upcoming students. Or you could have did professors, teachers, assistants, advisors, RA, like residential advisors, and that's all you needed. If you wanted to put big content creators out there, you literally could have had those for real. And then stuff like that. I feel like that would have been good instead of putting them in the student section. Because like I was watching a TikTok and somebody said these niggas is making movie trailers. Not a lot of upcoming content creators can make a movie trailer. Okay, they're like what? Bad Kid J. That's another one. What is the point? What is the point of you being in it? What is the point? You literally making a movie trailer. Quan. That was just making me mad with Quan. I rock with Quan. I'm sub to Quan. If you don't believe me, I could probably show you right now that I'm sub to Quan. You know what I'm saying? Let's go over here. I had the music and everything. Let's go right there. Quan. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. I'm literally subscribed to Quan. I feel like that his was definitely a wasted spot. He literally should have been a professor. Like, I'm not saying they're wasted spots in the sense of like they shouldn't be on the like in the streaming university at all. I'm saying they're wasted spots for the student section. Like that, these students are people that are should be upcoming and trying to go out into the real world. That's what students are. You know what I'm saying? They're students. Quan, Aya, Rekai, all them other people should not be in the student section. They should be in the other section that I named. The TA, the advisor, the RA, the professor. They should be in those sections. This section is for upcoming. That's what this section should be for. Because the shade definitely does not need it. If he could call like that, he had the phone roster. This is mainly a phone roster right here that he could call. You know what I'm saying? Every time he went to the computer and played intro music for him, I knew that it was one of his friends he could call. Every time he played the intro, it was one of his friends he could call. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that, like Quan. I guess Quan was in it because he played Freestyle by Lil Baby. I said ATL music. This Quan. It's literally Quan. You know what I'm saying? I knew that one. I already knew that one was coming. But besides the chat, I'm sorry for the long rant today. It was 16 minutes. And yeah, I just feel bad for some of the upcoming content creators that didn't make it because their spots were taken up by big content creators. Kai, I'm happy that you're doing this, but there could have been another way to do this. With like I said, universities have RAs, TAs, professors, chancellors, deans, and like the advisors that help you with your like picking your classes and all that good stuff. I feel like that could have been, better did for this because like the shade literally doesn't need this. I'm telling you, he doesn't need it, but doesn't need to be in the student section. I keep saying doesn't need it. He doesn't need to be in the student section. What's the point of him being in the student section? This nigga's been around for a long time. Okay, so there's no point in him being there. Besides the chat, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll see y'all in the next one for real. Peace.